Every team with an equal chance to do something special.
Oh, B.A., that's the way these teams look at it. Regardless how your previous season went, you have a chance to do something special, something great. Time to start fresh and build on that optimism.
And the Lakers starting five. LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. Luka Doncic is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hayes in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Atlanta with possession here. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. The kick out to Young. Let's go with a 3. Fires in the triple.
Well, you need to run Trey off of his shot. If Young gets into his jumper, it's normally going in.
Doncic against the Conway. And Doncic hammers it home.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
Daniels passes to LeVert. Capella screen on Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. And Young gets it to go.
Well, Young saw how the defense was going to play the pick and roll, and that was all he needed to create a score for himself.
You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure.
And there's the foul that's on Jackson Hayes. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Here's a Kongwu. On the wing, Daniels. LeVert outside. Shot clock at 5. The Hawks need to get one up here. Second chance effort. Young misses.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Over to the wing. Hayes for 3. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to LeVert. Oh, deflected. Now the Lakers moving it up. Okongwu against James to the inside. Here's Capella. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And what do you know? Capella with the high percentage look. That's his motto.
Doncic right side. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Here's Daniels. Check by James. Young looking for an opening. Launches it. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. Just missed it.
James. And Okongwu with the block. Hayes up top. And finished off by Hayes. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Now here's Young. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Okongwu, a screen on Doncic. And that one's good. Young's got 8.
He's looking very confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And the Lakers with some changes. Hachimura's checked in for Hayes. Connect comes in for Vanderbilt. And Vincent is subbed in for Luka Doncic. Now here's Vincent. Capella with a block.
Offensively, you have to be aware of Capella. He is a block master.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots. And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
No debate there. He got hammered.
These are his first free throws of the game. And that one falls for Reeves. Despite ups and downs, the Atlanta Hawks have remained in the hunt season to season, Stan.
Well, Brian, this team has a lot of resilience. They're scrappy, they're hardworking, and it's helped them stay on the margins, at least, of the playoff picture.
Now here's LeVert. Pass to Daniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Vanderbilt. Here's James. The rebound by Atlanta.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Now here's Capella. Here's Young. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. 10 points for him.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good at... attention to the scouting report.
We've got Clint Capella, Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. Then it's Karis LeVert, and it's a Kongwu in at the 5. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, BA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in, they're working, they're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Reeves. His last outing, he had 18 points.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Daniels passes to Young. And the Hawks with another 3.
I mean, look, Trae Young is getting whatever he wants. Just keep getting him the ball.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Lakers trail by 9. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. And James puts up a deep 3. The rebound by Atlanta.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Shot clock at 3. LeVert goes in. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And LeVert is a tremendous athlete. Once he gets into the lane, he's terrific at finding ways to finish.
Here's Doncic. Nice finish from Luka.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Young, the pass to LeVert. Doncic against Young. Picked up by a Kongwu. Down low. Oh, the dunk by a Kongwu.
Well, if you're free in the pick and roll, Young will find you.
And Doncic launches from deep. A Kongwu with the rebound.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
They've done a lot of good things today, but one area they need to improve is their ball security.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Stolen by Capella. Fast break, here we go. Pass to a Kongwu. Young against Reeves. Young inside. Here's a Kongwu. The kick out to Young. That three's off the mark.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Vanderbilt. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Excellent decision from James. He's all for whipping passes to uncover teammates.
Here's Young. Pass to a Kongwu. Young against Doncic. And here's Capella. 6 to shoot. To the paint. The baseline J is on the way. That one rolls around and rims out.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
Doncic passes to Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
You know, the instincts of Luka Doncic are second to none. Such a natural playmaker.
Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Vanderbilt, no good.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for him that time.
Pass to Daniels. The three is up. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Yeah, a complete offensive player. Daniels can set people up, and he can knock down shots.
Young against Reeves. Doncic outside. Oh, Doncic hammers one home.
Whoa! Not known for showing off, Doncic with the highlight reel jam. Did I say that? Wow.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Capella. Here's Daniels. To the middle. Here's a Kongwu. Oh, the dunk by a Kongwu.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. That one falls. Doncic has got 6 here in the quarter. 8 seconds left to play in the first half. There's Young with the 3. The shot won't fall. And so it's Atlanta finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Defense is setting the tally as always. Thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
There's a toughness to Trae Young. As little as he is, he will tear you up.
Yeah, we talked about the Steph Curry comparisons. Obviously.
Okay, so now, that's it for us.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Rui Hachimura is out there with Connect. Then it's Gabe Vincent, and it's Goodwin in at the shooting guard position.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Now here's Vincent. He's closely guarded to the paint. Out to Hachimura. Vincent outside. And the 3 off target.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Johnson a screen on Hachimura. Niang pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
A wiry athlete, Jalen Johnson. 2 loud points.
And picked 20th back in 2021. Jalen Johnson might end up being the steal of that draft, Coach.
Well, look, Brian, when we see guys take a big jump like Johnson has, it's usually because they have shot the ball better like he has. He's really blossomed during his 3rd year and still has plenty of room to grow.
Misses from the corner.
Well, 4 failed attempts to start this half. Not what they wanted out of the locker room.
Niang a screen. Here's Wallace. And he banks in the layup.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to give him a breather, talk things over. And it's a completely new group for the Lakers. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. 15-point game. Can they get it? From way back there, Luka!
Stretching his range as far as it will go. Doncic is so impressive.
Here's Johnson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Austin Reeves picks one up.
Man, good whistle there.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. Stan, you're a longtime coach in the NBA, one of the most demanding jobs on the planet. Just how much is required time-wise from an NBA coach?
Well, it's a lot of time. I mean, it's all day, every day, 7 days a week in season. But look, let's put it in perspective. It's not like we're out there running a jackhammer.
Now that's a visual I'd like to see from you, Coach. Vanderbilt finds Doncic. The three-pointer off the mark.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Jalen Johnson is developing the complete game. He said, I watch the guys who do everything. That's my mindset. I want to be at least solid in every department and then keep building on that, adding bits and pieces here and there. Brian, his versatility is already drawing attention league-wide.
There's no question about that, Allie. Thank you.
Showcasing his athleticism, plays like this are why you gotta be excited about Rizifreezy's future in this league.
Oh, James knocks down the triple.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
And six-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Graham.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base, extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games. That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Doncic delivers from range.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Wallace. Niang outside. Wallace outside. Niang with it. Guarded by Vanderbilt. Niang pass to Wallace. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Lakers trail by 11. From deep, here's Doncic. And it's Niang with the rebound. Atlanta's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. 1:10 left in the third. Johnson a screen on Vanderbilt. Just 5 on the clock. Good on the shot. Niang's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Now here's Man, guarded by Doncic. To the inside. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Vanderbilt. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
You're still dunking with ease. James is a physical specimen.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Rizifreezy. And he makes it on the layup. Rizifreezy's got 7 points.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Inside. It's stolen by Johnson. Now here's Niang. Guarded closely. And that one drops for him. Niang's got 6 points in the quarter.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. He can't get that one to fall. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to over... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money. and made things look easy for his teammates.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Onyeka Okongwu. Karis LeVert is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Dyson Daniels, and it's Young in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
And here's James. Hachimura with a screen on Capella. And there's James from the arc. The rebound by Atlanta. Capella's got 4 rebounds now. Young with it. LeVert outside. Shot clock at 6. Back to Young. 3-pointer. LeVert outside. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Just over a minute played here in the 4th. There's Young with the 3. Hits the 3-pointer. And the Hawks lead by 20.
Well, he's lights out when he has space. Trae Young, one of the best shooters in the league.
Coming onto the floor for the Lakers.
So it's Los Angeles now.
Austin Reeves. Luka Doncic.
And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, BA. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
Pure from 3-point range. Daniels has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
Outside Vanderbilt. Pass to James. It's stolen by Okongwu. Capella against James. Capella can't get it to go.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
And finished off by Hayes.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Here's LeVert. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Coach, when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, you got to start with Trae Young.
One of the most exciting players to watch in the NBA, Brian. He can shoot the ball from anywhere on the floor. He's a great ball handler and one of the most creative passers in the game.
And when healthy, LeVert is a problem. A multi-dimensional guard who can score, pass, and rebound at an impressive clip. Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal, then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Here's LeVert. The Lakers with a rebound. James has got 4 rebounds in the game. Doncic passes to Vanderbilt. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one. The Hawks lead by 19. Young from long range. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Good decision-making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark. He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. Outside Reeves. Down low. Here's Vanderbilt. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a 3-point play. That one on Young. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Hawks.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And also, I just love how they've been moving the ball side to side on the perimeter. Great passing, unlocking their offensive potential.
Outside for LeVert. Jacks up a three. Sends it home from three-point land.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says, and a great win for the Hawks.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
They were well prepared coming in and showed a real competitive streak.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Trae Young.
He was just everywhere for them on both ends, really, just showing a lot of aggressiveness and intensity. That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
Doncic on the wing. James passes to Doncic from outside the arc. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Doncic against Okongwu. Pass to Young. Now Capella. Back to Young. The three is up. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill.
And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Domantas Sabonis.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
Now Sacramento starting 5. DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Malik Monk out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5. And for the Hawks, they've got Clint Capella. Daniels out there with Trae Young. Then it's Okongwu, and it's LeVert in at the small forward position.
Well, Capella did a good job there. Just picked a pocket as the big man.
And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks streak, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21. That was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
Now Daniels following the three-point attempt by DeRozan. Shot clock at 5. Lob pass to Capella. It's deflected. Daniels kicks to Okongwu. The kick out to Young. Capella with a screen on LaVine. Offensive rebound. Okongwu. Here's LeVert. Pass to Daniels. Takes the 3. Rebound by Murray. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And LaVine, here we go. And LaVine throws it down.
Mercy. That was downright dirty. LaVine. Yes, sir.
Daniels kicks to LeVert. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Here we are, Greg, in game 1 of the NBA season. How does opening night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles. Still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
Now Capella after Zach LaVine missed from long range. Pass to Daniels. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Keegan Murray.
Dyson Daniels, when he steps onto the court, he's got a hunger to make an impact, and he's trying to put his team in position to win.
And the second free throw, good. Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Valanciunas with a screen on LeVert. Inside. No good from Valanciunas.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
A three-pointer is right on target.
If you're going to allow Trae to squeeze off a 3, he's going to squeeze hard.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Quinn Snyder and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I asked him what plan he had, if any, for Zach LaVine. He said, my focus is making sure he doesn't get any easy shots. We have to contest every attempt. It's about mitigating the damage, not preventing it. So it looks like he'll settle for just making LaVine work as hard as possible. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Here's LaVine after Clint Capella's bucket. LaVine with it. 1:49 left to play here in the first. Hits it from three-point range.
And LaVine is a volume three-point shooter. Good to see him knock it down from deep.
And one of those guys, Brent, who can take over a game, sometimes from beginning to end, is Trae Young.
It is remarkable, Kevin, especially at his size in today's game. It reminds me a lot of playing against Allen Iverson, a guy who could dominate the game as a small player, and that's what Trae is. But what he can do offensively, the instincts that he shows, the way he can get it going offensively, he's truly a remarkable talent in terms of a small guy dominating a big man's game.
Now, here's Okongwu. Jonas Valanciunas unable to get his shot to go. And here's Young from the arc. And Okongwu Okongwu slams it in.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
And that's great to watch Monk share the ball. He's a more than capable passer when his mind is right.
Shots good from Young.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Kings. They trail by 9 points. Driving to the basket. And Levine with the slam.
And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
Now, here is Young. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. There's the triple. Goes back up. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Levine for three. Hits the three-point bomb. Levine's got 10 points.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And a deep three from Young. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Hawks ahead, up by 4. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. They leave a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Young is out there with Daniels. Then it's Okongwu. Then there's Karis LeVert, and it's Capella in a power forward. Brett, last season was disappointing for the Kings after being eliminated in the play-in.
Yeah, a little bit of regression. They did have some key injuries to some guys in the stretch of the season that was vital for them to make the playoff push. But I think it helped them realize just how fun the playoffs are and just how hard it is to get back there. And maybe in this offseason they come back a little bit more focused, knowing how loaded the Western Conference is.
Atlanta leading by 5. Here's LeVert. Had a tough time getting anything going against the Rockets. He was a non-factor. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Here's Capella. It's hauled in by the Kings.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And you can see how well Monk shoots when he's in rhythm. He's got the green light to let it fly. And if the defense lags off at all, he's going to make them pay.
And here is Capella following the three-pointer by Malik Monk. Here's Okongwu. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
And DeRozan. Here we go. And finished off by DeRozan.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game. Don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless.
The offensive rebound. Okongwu kicks to LeVert. Three-pointer. Daniels sinks the triple. Daniels has got 6.
That's pretty much not how they would defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
And the block shot grabs it out of the air. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
Maybe that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks.
I had a chance to check out the numbers for Monk. A very nice season for him last year. Put up about 15 points per, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
And the foul on Dyson Daniels. That's his first foul. Stolen by LeVert.
Awesome defense, just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Young finds Okongwu. Now LeVert. 7 points in the game. This one for 3. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Well, the Kings went from 3 seed in 2023 to out of the playoffs completely, Brent, last season.
Well, it speaks to how competitive the Western Conference was. You know, you got to realize, Kevin, Sacramento won just 2 less games than they did after that magical run in 2023. West was just better, so the Kings got to fill some holes, find some pieces, and hopefully have some guys improve upon what they did last season.
The Kings trail by 4. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Such a gifted scorer. When Levine is this locked in, the defense is in for a long night.
Pass to Capella. Now Okongwu. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And it's LeVert missing.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers. Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Young against Monk. Young's shot is off. Sacramento's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
Terrific feed from Valanciunas, a big man scanning the deck.
There's 10 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Okongwu with a screen on Levine. Young for 3. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
26.
I like their follow-through on the offensive end, not taking the shots and walking away. They're hunting for those second chance opportunities.
All right, fellas. And that's a halftime.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
On the court for Sacramento. Lyles out there with Domantas Sabonis, Bennett Ellis, then there's Carter. And it's LaRavia in at the small forward. Now here's Wallace. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Rizifreezy. He's guarded by Ellis.
Always impressive when a smaller player has a nose for the ball and rises up amongst the taller ones to grab rebounds.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Man gets the bucket. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Carter down low. Wallace covering. Here's LaRavia. Uses the glass to finish the layup. LaRavia's got his first bucket in this one.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
The Kings trailing. Got a piece of it. Wallace against Sabonis. And they call an illegal screen here.
And let's take a quick look now at some stats for Johnson. Great showing for him last season. He was around 16 points per last year, 8 rebounds and 3 assists. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
Great since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021. The Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Here's Wallace after the Kings pick up 2. Kicks it out to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Wallace looking for an opening. Offline with his 3. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Sacramento. It's a 3-point game.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Here's Mann. A shot off that time. Nice D from Sabonis. And it's Carter penetrating, and then Carter with the jam.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Now it's a 3-point Sacramento lead. On the wing, Wallace, defended by Carter. Wallace, the pass to Mann. Back to Wallace. Shot to stop the run. Carter pulls it in. Kings leading now by 3. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And the Hawks have been part of the play-in tournament 3 consecutive seasons.
Yeah, since that run, Kevin, in the 2021 Conference Finals, it has been tough sledding for Atlanta. They've really been stuck and middling in that 7 to 10 range, which is forcing you to play some tough opponents in those early rounds. But they have not overcome that.
For Sacramento, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. And then Carter with the jam.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And so it's Atlanta with it after the Kings pick up 2. Niang kicks to Wallace. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Niang. Misses the baby hook.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it work.
The other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
And that one, good.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Right back after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Karis LeVert. Clint Capella is out there with Okongwu. Then it's Daniels, and it's Young in at the point guard position. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Levine deciding where to go with it. Here's Murray. Good work defensively by Capella. The Hawks trail by 8. LeVert the pass to Capella. Levine against LeVert. Pass to Daniels. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Okongwu slams it in.
Love to see that from Dyson Daniels. He's a gifted passer.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Murray is screen on Young. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Okongwu with the screen for Young to the inside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Now here's Levine. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Murray down low. Capella's there. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Here's Monk. And then Monk with the dunk.
The one thing Monk is known for is that vertical.
LeVert against Monk. LeVert kicks to Daniels. And here's Young. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Yes, the hammer from Levine. That is an electric athlete.
Young dishes to Capella. Back to Young. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Levine. And now the Kings fast break. And it's Murray with the jam.
He's so agile at that wing position. The defense has to keep an eye on where Murray is in transition.
Young fires away from outside. They get it back. LeVert kicks to Daniels. 5 on the clock. Second chance shot. Rebound by the Kings. Murray scanning the floor. Levine wide open. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one. The Hawks trail by 14. 1:22 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed. And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Kings.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And you could tell they were ready for this one today, guys. There was something extra on the line, and they wanted it.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Zach LaVine.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
And then LaVine with the jam.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, Boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Great open look there. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Well, this one is winding down now. Sacramento can run out the clock.
Without a doubt, one of the game's most graceful athletes. LaVine just seems to glide down the lane.
Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in. 11 seconds left to play here in the fourth. LaVine for three. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. That's on Clint Capella.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Valanciunas taking 2 shots.
Valanciunas hits them both. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. A resounding victory. Thank you for that, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony.
teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
Let's check out Sacramento's starting lineup. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Malik Monk is out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Valanciunas in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. 5 to shoot. Hayes with a screen on DeRozan. Here's Doncic. The shot that time not on target. Nice. D from Valanciunas. And now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with J.J. Redick.
I asked Coach how they plan on bottling up DeMar DeRozan, and he kept the answer simple. Stay attached and stay in front of him. DeMar loves to get to his spots, and we know where those are, so we just have to make him work for it. I'm sure they'll be trying to limit his mid-range looks, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And the Lakers with possession here. Sacramento getting their last shot to go. Here's Reeves. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
I love when Reeves has the ball in his hands. He's crafty, and he always seems to make things happen.
And the Kings have held tough, but it seems like the West has gotten tougher, Greg.
Well, what's the saying? If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And the Kings have to find that next level.
Doncic against DeRozan. Outside Vanderbilt. It's tipped. And they're on the run. Here's Murray. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Off to a nice start here. They've hit all 3 from the field.
Doncic with it. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Luka, combination of finesse and bully ball in there that time.
LaVine with it. Picked up by Reeves. And the dunk by LaVine.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Now here's Doncic. Fires for 3. That one is off. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to DeRozan. Here's Monk. Murray with it. Just 5 to shoot. Puts up a 3. On target from range. Murray's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
The main role of Murray offensively, hit those threes, spread out that defense.
Outside Vanderbilt. Pass to Hayes. Stolen by Valanciunas. Now the Kings in transition. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Murray passes to Valanciunas. Outside Monk. To the middle. 5 to shoot. Here's Murray. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
From deep, Reeves. can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
From undrafted to closing games with LeBron and AD, Austin Reeves, what a story, Clark.
It really is a great story. I mean, this guy has just continued to prove the doubters wrong. Nobody's going to outcompete him. He's fearless. He's got great skill. Doesn't lack for confidence either. He's one of my favorite players to watch.
Now here's Monk. No points so far, and he gets that one.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Drops in the 3.
All systems are on go when LeBron has the ball behind the arc.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And it's DeRozan missing.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
James deciding where to go with it. Nice D from Valanciunas.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Sacramento on top, leading by 7. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Kings.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the 5. That's the Laker 5. Vanderbilt, a screen on Monk. That's short off the rim.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
And when you look at the Lakers, a lot has happened since their championship run in 2020, Clark.
Yeah, it really has, BA, and I think some of it you have to attribute it to a significant amount of roster turnover. And then you pair that with coaching changes. One of the keys to being successful in anything and at any level and in the NBA, stability, continuity. You've got to have it. Executive management team, coaches, and players. And they've not had that, so the consistency has been hard to find.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Outside Levine. Pass to Monk. Clock at 6.
Tell you what, like with most players, when Doncic is aggressive on defense, it makes a difference and causes his coaches to smile.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Levine. James passes to Vanderbilt. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Kicks it to DeRozan. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Vanderbilt. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian, one nickname you hear for DeMar DeRozan is the lone mid-ranger. He said you can operate freely in the mid-range. It's like an ocean out there. If you're smart, you can take advantage of the space and pick teams apart. Brian?
He's an expert tactician working in between. Thanks, Allie.
And if I'm Murray's teammates, I keep feeding him. I mean, he is cooking right now. Ooh.
Here's Doncic. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That's his first foul of the game. Levine against Reeves. Levine surveys the D. Stolen by Vanderbilt.
Well, that's not been a typical possession for them in this first half. You know, for the most part, they've been pretty smart with the ball.
Reeves, the pass to Hayes. His first shot attempt. Poke loose.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Now DeRozan. He picked up 10 in his last game. To the paint. Here's Murray. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Jared Vanderbilt picks one up.
And the physical style Murray plays with will serve him well in this league.
Well, Grant, everyone has the same goal right now, and that's to have a strong start to the season.
No question, BA. And that could be tough to achieve for teams that might have a new coach. Or if you had a lot of roster changes, teams with continuity tend to have the advantage to start the season.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
Doncic against Monk. Murray, a screen on Doncic. Monk passes to Murray. You know, Clark, with the Lakers, at times it is hard to maintain a sense of continuity.
Boy, it sure is, B. I mean, there's always pressure to improve or be at your best, but even more so when you're playing in the glitz and glamour of L.A. and all that history. And because of that, sometimes it can lead to high team turnover when you're playing for the Lakers.
Hayes. And he comes up with a bucket. Hayes has gotten his first basket of the night.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Doncic passes to Reeves. And here's Doncic, defended by DeRozan. Doncic, no good. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. They've got a 9-point lead. And with this break, a chance to see the best passers in the league from last season. Second, Luka Doncic. And, of course, LeBron James.
And you got to give credit to how both of these guys see the floor. They're all about moving the rock and trying to set their guys up. This is why their teammates love playing with them.
And it's a completely new group for the Lakers. Rejected by Valanciunas.
So you got to be aware when Valanciunas is in the area. He's capable of sending your shot back.
Shot by Levine, no good. And the Lakers shooting 40% so far in this one. And here's Connect outside. DeRozan with the rebound. Sacramento leading by 9. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Murray. Launches a 3. Keegan for 3.
Yeah, and this is why Murray was selected 4th overall in the 2022 draft, because of his ability to dominate games.
Here's Vincent. And the shot's good. Vincent's got his first basket.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range. And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings going into the break up 12. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be right back with you shortly.
As a team, you love a night like this when the game feels simple. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. Pass.
And now here's something that's always interesting. Glad you could join us.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. You gotta like what we're seeing from Keegan Murray.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Taking a look at the Kings. Trey Lyles is out there with Domantas Sabonis. And it's LaRavia in at the small forward. Out to Hachimura. Back to Vincent. For 3. And it's Hachimura missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Clark, Hachimura has always been a monster with his strength. He knows how to use his frame.
He sure does, and he has an ample frame, B.A. And working out with LeBron during the summer and training certainly hasn't hurt him in that regard. He knows how to use his body, but he's also become a pretty reliable three-point shooter and all-around scorer.
Lakers trail by 14. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Yeah, hard to discourage Hachimura out of his rhythm right there. I mean, he is powerfully put together.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Well, Grant, the Kings, one of those up-and-coming teams that are knocking at the door.
Yeah, they have some stars, BA. They have some great role players, too. Part of their problem is they're in the Western Conference. It's so hard to just make the play-in tournament in that conference.
Pass to LaRavia. Fires the three. Knocks it down from distance. LaRavia's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Inside. Rejected by Sabonis. And here's the fast break. To the inside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Indiana, where they'll face the Pacers. That's the first of a three-game trip out on the road for them. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
We've seen scoring totals increasing, and fans might appreciate it, but NBA VP and head of basketball ops Joe Dumars said, quote, "I think what fans really want to see is incredible competition. The score is secondary to that. And guys, you talk about competing, D brought it at both ends of the floor."
No doubt about that. Well said, Allie.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. But they just let him get right to the rim.
And, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you putting me on the spot, BA. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
On the attack, Carter. And the layup is good off the glass.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
And the foul on Gabe Vincent. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now here's Carter. Tightly guarded. Down low. Cuts off the pass. And here's Connect outside. The rebound by Carter. Sacramento leading by 13. Sabonis, the pass to LaRavia. Let's go with a three. Second shot opportunity. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Sabonis has got his second basket on the night.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
1:11 left to play in the third.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Here's LaRavia. Sinks it from distance. LaRavia's got 6.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Here's Connect. And there's a pick. Pass to Goodwin. Oh, got a piece of it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ellis.
A great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And it's Doncic missing.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The shot by James, no good. Sacramento leading by 18. Sabonis, the pass to Carter. The three is up. And another Sacramento three.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
And Doncic with the jam.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, is that combination of power and polish.
And 3/4 of play in the book. And And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Hayes is out there with Jared Vanderbilt, and it's Doncic in at the 1. That's the Laker 5.
You know, from the moment Luka entered the league, despite the naysayers, he's been a star, a legitimate star. And that's something you don't see very often.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Levine against Reeves. And Levine throws it down.
You have to love how persistent Levine is inside, enduring the contact and finding his shot.
And it's Doncic missing.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Outside Vanderbilt, and there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And it's out of bounds to Sacramento.
Kings ball.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Lets the 3 fly. And that doesn't go either for Levine. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Capable of running the offense. Doncic, fantastic at getting his teammates involved.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Here's Valanciunas. Kicks it to DeRozan. 5 on the clock. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. That one goes. Count it. And the Kings lead by 21.
You've got to be up on Monk all the time. I mean, even when the pass has not gotten to him yet, you need to be there before it arrives because he's ready to let it go when he catches it. Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Hayes misses.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The 3 from DeRozan. Doncic pulls down the board. Lakers trail by 19. And here's Reeves outside. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And DeRozan gets it to go on the assist from Valanciunas.
You know, it's really the defining part of DeRozan's game, driving the basketball hard at defenders, and he'll come right at you with athleticism and strength.
Doncic, good.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Sacramento leading by 18.
2 minutes.
Outside Levine. And here is DeRozan. Pass to Valanciunas. It's Monk on the wing. DeRozan outside. DeRozan can't get that one to fall. The 3, James. Rebound by Sacramento. DeRozan's got 4 rebounds in the game.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Kings.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just 2 tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Keegan Murray.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
From deep, here's Doncic. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Levine for three. That one doesn't drop. Now Los Angeles with it. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. A nice shot by Doncic.
That's a high IQ pass by Reeves. He sets up the guy who's most open.
Levine against Reeves. Pass to Murray. Launches it from deep. And Reeves pulls it down. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. James, that's good. And so here's Sacramento. The lead is 15. Offensive board. Valanciunas laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Yeah, he's a top-tier offensive rebounder. Valanciunas uses his size and strength to his advantage to do damage on the boards.
So no problem for Sacramento as they get the win. Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is...
point totals have looked over the last several months for Trae Young.
And it's really been a nice trend for him over these last several months. He's been steadily improving in terms of his scoring output. That extra production making him more valuable the further we get along in this season.
So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Young. Okongwu is out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Daniels, and it's LeVert in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Lakers, up in the front court, the forwards are James and Vanderbilt. Doncic out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hayes in at the 5 down low. And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Back to Okongwu. Okongwu with a screen on Vanderbilt. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Okongwu. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Here on opening day, and what a great day it is. Greg, what are these players feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that offseason work.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Daniels with it, guarded by Doncic. Daniels passes to Young. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got his 3rd assist on the night.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Vanderbilt, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they had.
And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And here is Los Angeles now, following the bucket by the Hawks. And James throws it down.
Roll back that clock. LeBron, the king, still reigns.
And Richard, you've watched LeBron James over the years. His approach never wavers. It never changes.
He is all business all the time, on the court, off the court. The consistency of his focus and mental toughness is unbelievable.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oop.
It's stolen by Capella. Fast break, the Hawks. Back to Daniels. To the middle. It's stolen by Vanderbilt.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
LeBron passes to Reeves. No good on the 3. And the Hawks with possession. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Got that bucket in no time at all. Young's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Hawks. Lakers trail by 12. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. Now, I talked with him about the challenges of guarding someone like Trae Young. Coach said, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to be on him. I told our guys, no separation. Of course, this defense will have to be very aggressive in hopes to stop Trae. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And something you see with the Lakers, they really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group. That's why he's top 5 in the league all time in assists. If you earn his trust, he will give you a ton of space to work. The Lakers know that they can only go as far as their great group of role players.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Reeves. And here's Doncic from the arc. Knocks down the three ball.
And the defense has to be aggressive with Luka from range. Give him any space, and he is looking to pull.
Capella sends a screen for LeVert. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Young with no one around. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's LeBron outside. LeVert grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now Capella after the missed three from Trae Young. For three. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That's on LeBron James. The Hawks shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Yeah, they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. Now, here's Doncic. He's covered by Daniels.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Atlanta ball.
And a deep three from Young. And so it's Atlanta headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing. And we return to the second quarter, and no Jay Latino. Specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Clint Capella is out there with LeVert, and it's Young. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Daniels in at the 2. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Doncic. From outside, off the mark. Atlanta leading by 10. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Daniels, no good. LA's gone 0-2 from deep in the second. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Pass to Hayes. Back to Doncic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Clint Capella. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hawks?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Doncic outside. Again, the miss by the Lakers. Atlanta leading by 9. Now, here's LeVert. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Houston. Here's Okongwu. It's rebounded by Hayes.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Capella against Vanderbilt. James, a screen on Capella. Reeves outside. Young with the steal. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
You gotta be very careful around Young here. He's clever at figuring out ways to swipe that ball.
Swiped away. Daniels with it, defended by Reeves. And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And we've got a lineup change here for the Lakers. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season.
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
It's good, and the Hawks lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Goodwin. Now here's LeVert. He's guarded closely. Young from outside. They grab their own miss. Capella kicks to Young. Beyond the arc. Pass to LeVert. Back to Okongwu. And here's LeVert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sinks the three-pointer.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor him.
Goodwin
in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And something you like about Young is how he forces an opponent's hand. He makes you adapt and not the other way around.
Lob pass to Capella. He is hauled in by Los Angeles.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Atlanta leading by 14. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. I mean, you love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you. Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Oh, what a finish. Rui showing off that athletic ability.
And here's Young from the arc. Okongwu kicks to Capella. Pass to LeVert. Shot clock at 5. Right wing. Back to Capella. Hawks passing it around. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
3 seconds. Lakers ball.
Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to Orlando. And now Young running the floor all by himself. Chalk up 2 there. Young's got 10 points in the quarter.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Banked in off the glass.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Pass to Capella. Back to Young. From deep. Drills the three-pointer. Young's got 21 in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
You take a look at the Lakers. I've always loved when I started the season at home. I'd be eating good. I'd be dominating down low. I'd be picking.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Hawks.
They've been great.
And that about wraps it up.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Vincent is out there with Goodwin. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then it's Connect. That's the Laker 5. Now here's Wallace. Defended by Vincent. Wallace the pass to Niang. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Wallace. Aston Yang. Wallace down low. Defended by Vincent. Wallace misses. Lakers trail by 17. Here's Connect. Cloak loose. Here's Hachimura. Out to the right wing. Vincent with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA's 65 games requirement for postseason awards has drawn some criticism. But Adam Silver says, ultimately, this is about the fans and putting the best product forward. Load management was not working for us. This is having the desired effect, and guys are out on the floor. Kevin?
Yeah, they want to be on the floor, right? Keep them tuning in. Good stuff, DA. Thank you. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Back to man. Here's Rizifreezy. Nothing on the board. Kept alive. Wallace outside. Pass to Rizifreezy. Back to Wallace. Over Vincent. Wallace misses.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
Vincent misses. The Hawks leading by 18. There's the three. Wallace with another miss.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Here's Connect. And it's Rizifreezy with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. And he's got his first chance at the line here. Free throw off from man.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Connect with a wide open look. Drills it from outside. Connect got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And here is Los Angeles now, trailing by 19. As a junior college product, Dalton Connect, Greg, didn't have a traditional path to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, spent 2 years at a JC, 2 more at a small Division I program. They used his extra year of eligibility to transfer to Tennessee, and there he became a first-team All-American and turned himself into a first-round pick.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Good on the second free throw. The Hawks leading by 18. Here's LeVert. Got it. Good job in the low post. LeVert's got 9.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
And that one's good. Hachimura.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Vincent with it, and Young picks him up defensively. In a wide open look for Hachimura. Good on the triple. 9 points in the game so far.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Scooped up.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Okongwu kicks to Daniels. Buries the long-range jumper. Daniels has got his second bucket.
Despite his relatively quiet night, they are still winning, and that just shows this team is more than just about one guy.
Here's Hachimura. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Hawks leading by 20. Three-pointer, Daniels. Another three for Atlanta.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
No coverage that time.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
Young from deep. He nails the buzzer beater.
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Hawks ahead, running away with this one. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Karis LeVert is out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Daniels. Then it's Trey Young. And it's Okongwu in at the center position.
What a play by Young. Out of that pick and roll, does a great job with his decision making and not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
The shot's good.
And you're not going to pass up that kind.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And here's Young from the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Out to the wing. Pass to Hachimura. Trains it from beyond the arc.
This is not the same guy we saw in the first half. Credit him for finding a way to shake off those first 2 quarters.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Pass to Okongwu. Daniels with it, working on James. Daniels kicks to Capella. Daniels with it. Capella with a screen on James. It's stolen by Vanderbilt. And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the way. And a miss there on the triple. For Atlanta, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. Pretty nice efficiency there.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got to get out there. And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Doncic finds Hayes.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense in that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
From ultra close range, Doncic.
Daniels kicks to LeVert. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Reeves the pass to Vanderbilt. LeBron sets the screen for Vanderbilt. To the paint, and stolen by Okongwu.
And one team is just completely out.
Oh, how about that slam?
Whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Stolen by Reeves. Now the Lakers on the break. And that one's good.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
LeVert with a wide open look. Knocked loose. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Okongwu.
Lakers ball.
LA has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And the dunk by Capella.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Doncic passes to Hayes. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Daniels inside the line. Reeves with the rebound.
Atlanta foul. Karis LeVert. That's his first personal foul. Second.
And he makes the first.
At the line for Los Angeles, Jared Van.
And he can't hit the second.
Ooh, you hope that leaving points at the line won't come back to haunt them.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Fires for 3. They get the rebound. Hayes. And the layup's good off the glass.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
At the line for the Lakers.
All free throws good from Doncic. Young against Doncic. Okongwu a screen. Young way outside, and they're able to recover. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was. Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And so for Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter.
sports opening day.
Absolutely, Brian. Everybody's undefeated, everybody's optimistic, and everybody is eager to get going, whether you're playing or the guy on the sidelines drawing up plays.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Rizifreezy and Johnson, they're the forwards. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's a Kongwu in at the center position.
Well, Young is so good in that pick and roll. He knows what the defense is going to do and then just sets up his team.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Young with it. Pass to Daniels. Just 5 on the clock. Driving in. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, slick play call by Daniels. Pick and rolls give him room to operate, and he does not waste it at all.
Here's Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
Well, that was impressive. There are only a few players in the league who can pull that off.
Johnson against Monk. Johnson a screen on Murray. Here's Rizifreezy. Up and in on the layup.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And so Monk will bring it up for Sacramento. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
And it was just a strange loss. They were far from their best, but still managed to keep it close.
Yeah, and those are the type of losses that kept me up late at night. They were 1-2 plays away. You think about every possibility just to get 1 or 2 more buckets.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. LeVert's checked in for the Hawks. And the second free throw is good. The Kings have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Outside Murray. From deep. Offensive rebound. Now in Tunis. Oh, and Johnson with a block. LeVert goes against DeRozan. Now here's LeVert. Not a lot of room. Here's Daniels. From outside, off the mark. Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, Levine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
Daniels passes to Okongwu. There's Young with the 3. Connects from downtown.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Levine. The rebound by Atlanta.
Oh, you gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
LeVert outside. Picked up by Okongwu. Pass to Daniels. Shot clock at 6. Here's LeVert. And the shot goes.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
Kings trail by 3. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the head coach for Sacramento gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about star guard Trae Young, their biggest problem tonight. Coach said Young is one of the most explosive offensive guys in this league. We want to make him a volume scorer. Force Trae into lower percentage looks. Should be a fascinating matchup, BA.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. The Hawks lead by 3. Pass to Daniels. 1:11 left in the first. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
The Hawks have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Monk against Young. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Malik Monk picks one up. Well, Grant, aside from making East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams. Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys. and he hasn't really had that.
Well, Coach, we know how good Young is offensively, but he gets heavy criticism for his defense.
Yeah, look, and at 6'1", 164 pounds, he has some obvious limitations, Brian, but he's shown improved effort as a defender, and it shows in his defensive rating.
You have to have that scoring ability on the floor. Johnson passes to Okongwu. Outside Young. Okongwu, a screen on Levine. Back to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Young. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Atlanta.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Malik Monk is out there with Zach LaVine, and it's Valanciunas in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Capella, he's checked in for Johnson. And looking at second chance points last year, here were the teams that did the most damage on the offensive glass. The 4th spot held by Atlanta.
This is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year. Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
LaVine surveys the D. Wide open. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
You got to know LaVine is looking to shoot it whenever he can. I mean, his team depends on him scoring.
Trey quick on the take. Okongwu with it. He's picked up by LaVine. Pass to Capella. To the wing, right side. Young against LaVine. Here's the 3. And Young is good for 3. Young's got 8 points.
When Trae Young's running the pick and roll, you just expect good things to happen.
Murray, no good.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
With the game on the line, Ice Trae is a dangerous man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I work too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you. Here's LaVine. He's got 6. Second quarter here. Just over a minute and a half played. Takes the 3. Kept alive by Sacramento. Here's Valanciunas. And he makes it.
Well, at 6'11", 275, Valanciunas can really carve out space down low.
Here's Daniels. The kick out to Young. Capella, screen on LaVine. There's Young with the 3. And Atlanta hits again from deep. Well, Stan, every franchise has their guy. What kind of things do you want your franchise player to exhibit?
Well, Brian, here's what people have to understand. The culture of your team is determined by your best player. If you want a hardworking, unselfish, competitive team, that best player, that franchise guy, has to embody those things.
Off the mark there with a 3. Kings trail by 6. Ooh, poked away. On the push, here comes Atlanta. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Well, Trae Young is one of the most gifted playmakers we have in the game.
For Sacramento, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. They kick it out to Murray. And it's off from 3-point range. Atlanta leading by 8. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's LeVert. Fires from deep. Shot clock at 5. And he lobs it up. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Give credit to LeVert. The correct choice in the pick and roll. Sometimes it's best to just give up the rock.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Monk's got 6 points.
Their guards have carried the offensive load. With the way they've performed, they've got the green light to shoot whenever there's an opening.
Now here's LeVert. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Murray passes to Levine. Back to Murray. A great take by Murray.
Yeah, just a solid play by Murray. He knows where to get his shots.
The Hawks lead by 5. Now Young. He's coming off a 19-point game against Houston.
And his assist numbers were remarkable as well. His play is crucial to this team's success.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
And here are the Kings now. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Here's DeRozan. The layup off target.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Okongwu, a screen on DeRozan. LeVert passes to Okongwu. Capella with it. Back to Okongwu. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Okongwu, a screen on Levine. The 3 ball is good from Young.
Oh, he is feeling it. 3 trifectas here in the second quarter. 4 already for the game.
Valanciunas down low. Uses the glass on the layup. Valanciunas has got 6 in the quarter. Outside Young. And that's not going to go. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Look here now at Sacramento. Like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah. And now, guys, it's time to talk about that challenging first half for the Sacramento Kings. It's not a... Thanks for tuning in.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, the way I see it, it's an added bonus. And you can see team chemistry really growing as a result of him racking up the assists.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. We've got George Niang. He's out there with Clint Capella. Terrence Mann is out there with Karis LeVert. And it's Wallace in at the point guard position. Now here's Wallace. He takes it in. Banked it in off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 10.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Kings shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Here's LaRavia. Watched by Wallace. Pass to Lyles. Outside Carter. Back to Lyles. Outside Carter. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Atlanta making some changes. Johnson comes in for Clint Capella, and it's Rizifreezy in for LeVert. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Man, the pass to Niang. And rejected. Back come the Kings in transition. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Oh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And man, they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Here's Johnson. Rebound by the Kings. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. Ellis passes to LaRavia. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
And Stan, the league questioning the use of load management. I know you've wondered if it can even hurt conditioning.
There's no question, Brian. Look, since the age of load management has come into the NBA, injuries are up, not down. I think players have been deconditioned, and that's even before you get into the need of guys playing together more to gain a rhythm and an on-court chemistry. You know, like actually playing basketball together.
A novel idea. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Sometimes you just have to throw it up to an athlete and let him do the rest. That's a great finish from Johnson.
Now here's Carter. Rebounded by Johnson.
Not a great start to this second half, just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
And here's Wallace. Niang a screen. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Johnson. Shoots over Sabonis. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Now here's Sabonis. No points yet. 4-3. Drills it from deep.
And if you give him a good enough look, Sabonis will make you pay from range.
To the paint. Here's Johnson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Johnson's got 5 now.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Carter inside. Watched by Wallace. Back to Sabonis. Pass to Ellis. Outside Carter. Here's Ellis. Launches it, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Man with it. And there's the lob. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
A wiry athlete, Jalen Johnson. 2 loud points.
Outside Carter. Drives to the hoop. And he lays it up and in. Carter's got 5 points in the quarter. And the Hawks with possession here. Well, when this one's done, they'll be off to Miami, taking on the Heat. They're getting into the back half of a 4-game road trip. Niang outside. To the middle. Here's Johnson. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. He's got 9.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to LaRavia. .30 seconds left in the third. Fires it. The rebound by Atlanta. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Mann. Offline with a 3. Kings trail by 6. Here's Ellis. He's scoreless. Pass to Lyles. Here's LaRavia. The 3. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Domantas Sabonis out there with Trey Lyles. And it's LaRavia in at small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And it's a completely new group for the Kings. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. Despite the lead, coach was stern with the guys, mentioning to the team, do not let up. I've seen some big comebacks in this league, and this is not over. An interesting message. BA?
And Allie, thanks. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Just 5 on the clock. Young from long range. Sacramento grabs the miss. Valanciunas has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Levine. Levine tenacious inside.
Well, not only does this show off Levine's skills, it's also a great morale boost for your team.
Daniels passes to LeVert. Capella screen on DeRozan. Here's LeVert. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Daniels. Outside Young from the arc. Offensive rebound. A deep 3. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got 7 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
1 for 3. Rebounded by Daniels. Daniels has got 4 rebounds now.
On the fast break, LeVert's energy is everything. He sticks with the play the whole way and sinks it.
Monk with it, and Capella picks him up defensively. Here's Murray. Takes the contact, and Murray still jumps it in.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments. And he was hot from 3 to start this game. That's his first since halftime.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
Murray's shot is good.
And if I'm Murray's teammates, I keep feeding him. I mean, he is cooking right now.
Ooh. Young misses.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's DeRozan. Rebounded by Daniels. Daniels has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Young against Monk. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. Capella pass to LeVert. From deep 3-point land. They get it back to the right side. And it's Okongwu off the drive. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
And an intentional foul right there.
Zach LaVine, first personal foul. First team foul.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this 4th quarter. LeVert lays it up and banks it in. And now a 7-point Atlanta lead. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Atlanta?
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. We credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
One of the elite scorers in this league. Trae Young with another big night. He is relentless.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual. And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Hawks.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
They were well prepared coming in and showed a real competitive streak.
And what a huge performance it was for Trae Young.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
For close to a decade now, Stan, Clint Capella has been a double-double machine.
Well, Brian, I think the key to Capella is he knows who he is. He's a great rebounder, rim runner, and shot blocker, and then he doesn't force things offensively, and that's why he's had one of the highest shooting percentages in NBA history.
KYG, know your game.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Knocked away. There's the foul to try to stop the break, but that'll be a clear path foul. They'll get a free throw in possession here.
Third team.
That free throw no good.
Shooting for Atlanta, Trae Young at the line.
Good on the second one. Tries a three off the inbound. No good that time. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill.
NBA president. Now a chance to examine the rebounding numbers over the past month for LeBron James.
And the rebounding contributions have been on the uptick over the last few months. He's definitely appeared to have made a concerted effort to really impact the game more and more with his work on the backboard.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Up in the front court, the forwards are James and Vanderbilt. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the center. And for Sacramento, DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Elite bunk out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Valanciunas in at the pivot spot manning the middle. How important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
Doncic, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
DeRozan surveying the D. Six to shoot. Pass to Valanciunas. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. They get it back. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, big guys like Valanciunas have spent a lot of time in this league understanding where the ball is going to come off of that rim on a miss. He was in great position that time.
Doncic passes to Hayes. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Monk.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
Well, the effort and the power that Valanciunas can play with puts him in great position to grab rebounds like that.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Kings head coach gave me a few minutes. Obviously, they're trying to limit the damage Luka Doncic inflicts. That's at the front of his mind. He said, Luka is going to get his. We can't stop that, but we can't let him set up everyone else for easy ones. When the whole team gets involved, we're cooked. So we're going to make him work for every assist out there. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Doncic dishes to Hayes, and they take the lead. Hayes has got 5.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
Kick out to LaVine. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Hayes the pass to Vanderbilt. Doncic outside, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Taking a look now at some numbers for Monk. Good season for him last year. Put up about 15 points per, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
He keeps playing like this, and you know in arenas, especially at home, when the star player is playing this well, those MVP chants come raining down.
Here's Vanderbilt. Murray with the defensive effort. The Kings have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Between rebounding, interior scoring, and he shoots the 3. Brent, there's a lot to like about Jonas Valanciunas.
Yeah, Valanciunas has done a really good job of growing his game, Kevin, in today's game. In the modern NBA, to have shooting bigs. JV has stepped out and proves that he can hit shots from the top of the key, but it's still that grinding, tough, physical play that you want on a nightly basis, and he gives it to you.
Doncic dishes to Hayes. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Assist from
Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one. And so LaVine will bring it up now for Sacramento. And there is a whistle, and that's going to go on Jackson Hayes. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:04 left in the first quarter. LaVine for 3. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
The three from LeBron bangs home the trifecta.
Over his long career, James has worked on his three-point shot. Kudos to the King.
Monk for three, gets the three-pointer to fall. Monk's got 6.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
A shot by LeBron, no good. For Sacramento, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. To the right side. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Monk outside. Launches a three. That one doesn't go. It's all tied in Sacramento. And the second quarter will be on the way when... And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching for the Kings, guys.
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter. Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the point. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
DeRozan against James. Down low, pocket 6. Murray, no good. Doncic outside. It's stolen by Monk. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. Another shot, and it's Murray laying it in.
And so aggressive on the offensive glass. Murray using that size well.
The Lakers trail. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind. And it's fun to watch.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Monk outside. And it's Murray. That time on the assist by Monk. Murray's got the lead up to 4 now for the Kings. Here's Reeves. Doncic outside. Pass to Hayes. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Levine. Here's DeRozan, and the rejection by James.
That anticipation off the charts. Great job by LeBron to deny that one.
And DeRozan throws it down hard.
And that's the athleticism. When DeRozan takes off like that, he is looking to ring the bell.
Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper on.
For 3, Murray. And DeRozan throws it down.
Oh, good anticipation and reaction from DeRozan to get that board and lay it back in.
Doncic passes to Reeves. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Reeves has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Valanciunas. He takes it in, and it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
I like when Valanciunas takes charge. Ferocious that time on the take.
Doncic looking it over. Reeves the pass to Vanderbilt. Here's LeBron. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, there's no stopping LeBron right there. He's done that thousands of times.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Kings.
They didn't hesitate to start working the offensive glass, and I'll tell you, those efforts have been rewarded with these second chance points.
Yeah, I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Here's Valanciunas, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Valanciunas has got 8 points.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Here's DeRozan, and DeRozan throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Valanciunas against Reeves. Outside, James. Over Levine. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And Valanciunas just needs a little bit of airspace. He's so big, easy for him to get to the rim.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Sacramento grabs the miss. Murray's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Keeps it alive and staying with the play. Valanciunas, 12 points for him.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those chip-ins are easy to come by. And so it's the Sacramento Kings in the driver's seat. Up 8 points. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
They've had a lot of success in transition, running for their lives like a turkey in November. Bark, bark, bark.
I don't know that. Taking a closer look at. Thank you for being with us.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Jonas Valanciunas having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Trey Lyles out there with Sabonis. Then there's Carter. Then it's Ellis. And it's LaRavia in its small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Launches from deep. It's hauled in by Lyles.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Ellis right side. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot. Can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Here's Vincent, defended by Carter. Vincent up top. Scoreless thus far. Just 5 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. They get it again. Second shot opportunity. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
A really good way to get your first points of the half with a rugged play on the backboard.
Drops in the tray.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Pass to Hachimura. Off target from outside.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
They are on fire Yeah, right. Now that's 4 straight makes.
Sacramento shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, the last few years we saw teams giving up bounties worth of draft picks and trades for star players. But with teams now possessing more roster spots to develop prospects and about 3/4 of the tradable picks hoarded by just a third of the NBA's teams, we may not see so many picks given up moving forward. Kevin?
You're exactly right, David. Something certainly to keep an eye on.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Now here is Carter, defended by Vincent. Miles with a wide open look. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Carter's got his 3rd assist on the night.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Lakers working the ball around now. Back to Vincent.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here he goes. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll go up against the Pacers in Indiana. And then on Thursday, they'll go up against the Bulls in Chicago.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
At this break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year. The Lakers in 5th.
Well, last year these guys were coached to share the basketball, keep making the extra pass until someone got a good look. They always talk about good to great. They're a prime example.
Both good from the line that time. Lakers trail by 19. To the paint. And it's Goodwin missing. Sacramento's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Los Angeles has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Here's Vincent. Connects from three-point range. Vincent's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Here's Carter. Pass to Wiles. And here's Sabonis. He's covered by Hachimura. Here's Wiles. Carter with the 3. It's hauled in by Goodwin. And it's Goodwin with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 16. Takes it off the glass.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
A nice shot by Carter.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior. Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
They get it back. Here's LaRavia. Sabonis. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Goodwin. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Lakers shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And both free throws good for Goodwin.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Ever evolving as a passer, DeRozan continues to impress with his ability to find his teammates.
James and LeBron throws it down.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And so it's Sacramento in command with a 16-point. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And on the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. Up in the front court, the forwards are James and Vanderbilt. Luka Doncic's out there with Goodwin, and it's Hayes in at the 5 down low. Levine kicks to Monk. Outside DeRozan. Murray left side. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
That's tipped. It's stolen by DeRozan. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And I know Valanciunas can be an enforcer on both ends of the floor, but right now, it's all happening on the offensive end.
Kicks it out to James. And it's Hayes in the corner. Back to James. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point land. Monk grabs the board. Monk's got his 4th rebound in this one. Levine finds Murray inside. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by Murray. Valanciunas has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Up top, Doncic. Rebound by the Kings.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Nice shot by James.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
DeRozan, and the rejection by James. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That's his first foul. Some players, Brent, have claimed entertainment is emphasized over competition. What do you think?
Well, I think there's a great balance, and the league does a great job of promoting its stars. But at the end of the day, Kevin, trust me, guys who are out here have a love for the game, a passion for the competition, and that's what we want to see.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Monk against Doncic. Monk dishes to Levine. Back to Monk. To the middle. Vanderbilt with the steal.
Oh, that's a tough pass to make there. He had a very narrow gap to squeeze it through and just couldn't get it done.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. You have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And here's James outside. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist here tonight.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
Just 5 on the clock. Murray kicks to DeRozan. Fires away from outside. Rebounded by the Lakers. James has got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the inside. Luka throws it down.
And sometimes defenses sleep on Doncic's ability to elevate. He is capable of throwing it down. And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by Los Angeles.
James looking it over. Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Sacramento.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Valanciunas.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Doncic passes to Goodwin. To the middle, here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
The assist.
And here now the Kings. Monk dishes to DeRozan. Back to Monk. Outside for Murray. And another three for Sacramento.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Lakers, number 5.
Now here's Levine. Defense right on him. From deep three-point land. And no good. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. It was a tail. All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with